Welcome back. And so in this screencast, I thought I would show you guys the other really major kind of advancement in the AP teacher community over the old electronic discussion group, which is posting and sharing of resources. So if we go right up here, we've got our home, we've got our discussions, and then right next door to discussions is resources. And so let's click on that. And this is the resource kind of collection for bio. And you can see that there's already 126 resources in the collection, which is pretty amazing since there's only, I think, 10 people currently using this until later on this week when it opens up for everybody. So there's going to be a lot of resources added to this pretty soon, and probably for the rest of this site's life, which is great. But let me just move into moderator self-preservation mode for a second and just request that before you post a resource, just search here and make sure that your resource does not already exist in the resource library. There's no way to check for duplicates currently, so duplicates will just get put up. And if that happens, someone named me has to go in and prune them out. And so just if I could just ask, please don't, please just check before you post. I guess check before you post. Probably a pretty good motto to keep in mind. You can sort the resources by all sorts of things. You can do all sorts of things here. Let's just click on a resource and see what it looks like. So if we go here, we're brought to a resource that Robin had posted, and it's a digital textbook playbook. And so Robin thought that this was useful, and she posted it as a link. And, I think it's great. So what I can do is I can leave a comment here, like, thanks for posting this. Just to kind of show you guys what that looks like. So I can put that up and post a comment. I can give it a rating, so maybe I'll give it 4 stars. Why not, It's good, right? Maybe I want to keep it, so I'll just bookmark it to my library. So if I click this button, bookmark to my library, this window comes up, and I can say something like, useful guide to textbooks from Robin. And just click save. And so now if I go over here to my library, it shows up. It'll be down at the bottom. Where is it? Oh, my bookmarks. Is that where it is? Yeah, my bookmarks. And so the digital textbook playbook right here. And if I wanted to get rid of it, I could get rid of it. And that's pretty much the way that this works. All right, let's go back to the posting site. So getting resources is obviously great, but you might want to also post resources. So let's click this post resource button right on the top left, and you're given 3 options. You can upload the document, you can put it in as a link, or you can embed it. You would embed it using embed tags, which a lot of things generate, like Prezis and Google Docs. They all generate embed tags. Just be careful with the embed tags because, for instance, Google Docs, if you don't tweak the embed code for length and height parameters, it'll come in a little squished square, and then you'll need to basically delete the resource and repost it. And if you're in the middle of screencasting how to do this kind of thing, then you'll have to re-screencast. But so I'm going to post a link. I'm going to post a link to this particular document which I created, which is an essay meta-analysis. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and click link to a resource, because that's what it is, and I'm going to paste it in here. I'm going to give it a name like essay writing meta analysis. I'm going to give it a description. So it's a Google Doc that aims to help students work on writing functional essays. Attribution, I happened to create this thing, so I attribute myself. And then I have this box, you guys won't, but you guys will all contribute as AP community members. And then you should click this box which says you have the right to post the resource and you agree to the terms of use. So let's pause for a second to talk about the terms of use. If you're posting your own work, the language of the College Board's teacher community is unambiguous in saying that you maintain all rights to your work, which is excellent and is actually a change from how things used to be. But also, if you're posting work that's not yours, by clicking this box, you're saying that you're posting in accordance with the guidelines for the community, which means that you're not violating copyright by clicking this box. A good rule of thumb would be that you should post work that you have permission to post. And there's certainly no shame in writing to a rights holder and asking for permission. I've done that in my own work plenty of times. It's always a good thing to do. But as long as you do that and you're sure that you have rights to post it, it shouldn't be a problem. Certainly, if we get a notification that rights are being violated by us hosting something on this site, we'll investigate, and if it's merited, we'll certainly take down the particular resource. But I really wouldn't worry too much about it as long as you're using good common sense and not doing anything silly. So yeah, once we check this box, we click Next. And now we're brought to this list of resources so we can pick what it is. So mine happens to be related to assessment. It's an assignment/worksheet. I think that's probably pretty good. It is a file, right? So it's a document. It's for AP students. It's really for students more than it is for teachers. It probably takes kids about 30 minutes to do it for one essay. And it's for before the exam. Now if I click Next here, I'm brought to the framework. So this is the entire curriculum framework, arranged by big ideas, and then enduring understandings, and then learner objectives. Down here we have the science practices, which show us different things here. Really none of these apply to what I just posted, because it's really just for exam preparation. And so I'm going to click Next here without checking a box. And now I've got a chance to add some keywords. So keywords are tags that help us, search for resources and so forth. So this is for essays, it's for writing, it's for test preparation. I think that's probably pretty good descriptive keywords about what I just posted. And now I click Next. And so now you have this kind of like review sheet here. You can go back and edit any part of it if you want. You can click a link to open it, but do be careful. Make sure that you tell your browser to open it in a new tab, because otherwise it will open in the same tab, and when you come back, it will be gone. And if you're in the process of making a screencast about how to do this, you'll have to start over again. So, okay, if the link works out, fine. And now that we're all set, I click Publish, and it should just show right up. I can post another resource, I can view that resource directly, or I can close this. I'm going to close this. And now let's just refresh the resource library, and there it is right at the top, my particular document. And so if I click here, it's all right here. I have some description of what it is. I can leave comments though I wouldn't for myself. I could rate things though I wouldn't for myself. And I can click this, and I get right to the document, which is great for everybody who wants to use it. And, so there's really no limit to the resources that you can post here, as long as they're within the guidelines of the terms of use. I would encourage everybody to post everything that they think is useful, even if they have something that they think needs to be revised a little bit. We're all friends here, and we're all basically looking to do the same thing. And it's been my experience that the more work we share, the more work we can remix, the more work we can develop into new and interesting things. And so I hope that you guys will take advantage of this really powerful resource library tool that we now have available for us. Very cool. Obviously, if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And I look forward to interfacing with you all in the new system.